Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Andy Jenkinson, the Caravan industry expert.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Welcome to this new video. We're doing another used van. Now if you watch the Coachman Festival video, you'll have known that I mentioned about this Challenger 480 SE. The SE denotes the fact that it came with Aldi heating. It's got ATC on it, it's got an AKS hitch, it's got alloy wheels of course, and it's also got a mover fitted. Now this is a two berth, it's 480 and washroom. And I particularly like it because it does feel modern inside, but do you know what, it's a 2014 and it's up at $12,995, and I think that's not a bad price. Let's go and have a look inside, because if it's as good on the inside as it is on the out, this won't be a bad van. Things like exterior main socket, exterior wet locker, and also your gas barbecue. Lots of bits, lots of kit. And also it comes with, one of my favourite things, and a gripe a lot of some vans don't do now, is a stable door with a window in it. A lot now just come with a stable door, no window, or just a solid door with a window. I like both. I like a stable door and a window. That's me. Right, I've just got in here and straight away I'm struck how clean and tidy this van is. Now I know they've been prepped, but you can usually see through a prep if how a van's been treated. And I reckon this Challenger has been really looked after, because it just feels like new. It doesn't feel as though it's 8 or 9 years old. Anyway, let's have a look around it and see what my first impressions, see if they actually are true. I see what we'll do. Let's start off with the washroom first. Let's do it in reverse. Now, it's in washroom like I suggested, obviously. Comes Aldi heating, that for cassette loo. It's got a side window in there, it's got a nice big roof vent at the top, so any steam etc should be got rid of pretty quick, or any smells. We won't go into that one. And you've got a decent sized wardrobe here too, and some shelves in. There's your Aldi system there. There is a status area on this as well, obviously. Oops, sorry about that, I'm terrible at that today. Hand bassinet, never been keen on this design. They did change it eventually, but I don't know, something about it. I don't think you've got a lot of water in there, but anyway, that's maybe just me. Massive big mirror, storage beneath, and also a decent and it's lined washroom. No roof in that top, but it's in absolutely lovely condition, and it looks like they've left looks to me like possibly a porch awning that's been left as well, which is rather good. But it's absolutely lovely, it's in lovely condition. And here is where you store your freestanding table, and it really is really nice. Let's turn that light down a little bit. It's a bit varied, the light today. Anyway, so yeah, great. No signs of any damp whatsoever, and it smells good. It smells just a nice used Tourer. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen area. Right, now this is typical Swift design kitchen. You don't get a lot of cupboard storage on the side, but you do. Well, when I turn it around, you do. For your utensils, of course. Handy, some more utensils. Dual fuel hob, and that is absolutely immaculate. That is like new, believe me. Spark ignition on the Thetford loo. I'm obsessed with toilets. Hang on. Right, sorry about that. It was you must be obeyed. Where was I? Yeah, on the kitchen. It's like new. This is a GRP. Swift made this themselves, because I remember Peter Smith, who owned Swift, tell me all about this. And they used to make their own GRP sinks, and that has hardly been touched. I know that I've seen some that are really now quite badly faded, and that isn't. Couple of sockets here, and I think this splashback still light. I think that lights up as well. Your microwave, of course, and more storage here in your cupboards. But that hob is literally like new. Dometic fridge freezer, again nice and clean, like a whistle, and storage there too. Plus you do have your extension there, so plenty of storage there. And also across the other side here you've got more worktop. Obviously you're going to put your TV on there probably. You've got your two plug sockets there, your aerial 12 volt socket, and your Aldi heating control. Now, like I said to you before, I think Aldi's pretty good, but you know, I don't think it's a be all and end all. I do like the Truma blower heating, but it is down to people's preferences. Good storage at the top here as well. Nice to. Oh, sorry, I'm doing a lot of that today. I don't know what I'm doing. I like this finish. I think it looks quite upmarket. Control panel as you come in through into the kitchen area too. It looks really, really nice. It just looks a really smooth, nice Tourer. And I know I say this, but this has been my sort of equivalent to getting an Alpine 2. If I could, you know, warrant spending the money and had the money. I think this for £13,000 or shade under at 12,995. I think this van is a really nice van. It really feels nicely looked after. So yeah, okay, let's go into the lounge area. And of course you've got the two singles settees here you can use as beds, or you can pull out the slats and it makes a double bed. There's an alarm in here too. You can see the sensor just there. There's also, it's got my favourite access flaps there. The seating is absolutely great. To me, again, it doesn't feel like it's been used very much, this Tourer. It's got the nice pleated blinds on there, your sunroof, of course, and your MIDI high key roof vent. And what I did forget to say was actually, oh, come on, get your act together. It's got the Omnivent roof vent in there, which again looks new. It's no signs of any muck on it at all. So plenty of storage over the top. Comes with a JVC radio as well, CD player. There we go. LED lighting. Main sockets at the front. Again, another TV socket area there. It really is a nice van. It really is. And I don't want to sound stereotyped saying, oh, this is a nice van, that's a nice van. But it really is a nice van. For two people, this is a great Tourer, I think. Anyway, let's do a summary. Well, look at that. I think it's just a really smart Tourer. You'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think anyone could really argue, really. Right, you've got my mugshot back again, I'm afraid. The Challenger 480 SE is a nice Tourer. This is a 2014 model, and it really only feels like it's a few years old to me. I don't know how long they've had it in. When I last looked at their website a few weeks ago, I'm sure it wasn't showing then, otherwise it'd been there. But when I saw it last night, I thought, do you know what, that warrants investigation. If that is nice van for 12,995, someone is going to get a great buy there. A couple are going to get a fantastic buy. It's got everything you need. I mean, it's got the Aldi. I know some people can't live without Aldi and all this sort of thing. I don't mean Aldi the food store either. Aldi heating. And I think actually, you know, although I prefer the Truma, I could still live without the heating on this. It feels a comfortable van. The cushions still feel as though they've got supporting, even my weight on. So actually, this is a really first star buy. I mean, the Coachman I looked at earlier, I thought was a great buy, not a buy. Can't get my teeth in. But this really is a nice Tourer for two. If my wife was in now, she'd be going, "Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Isn't it nice? I like this, and I like that." And it's been well looked after, you can tell, and it has. I'd agree with her there. The washroom, again, it's got everything you need. It absolutely looks immaculate. That oven there, look, that hob is just like new. It's incredible. Someone is going to get a hell of a good buy with this Tourer. I'm really taken up with it because, you know, I couldn't afford a new Alpine 2, and this has got a little bit better spec than an Alpine 2, obviously, and you'd expect that. But you know, it weighs less than 1,300 kilos. I could tow this behind my Skoda Karoq TDI quite easily. It would tow a treat, this actually. Yeah, it's a really nice van. So look, this is at Westfield Caravans, just outside of Blackpool and Higher Furlong Road. Again, I know the guys here, and I've been coming in now for some years, looking at statics in previous to the Tourers, but the Compass dealers, and they've struggled to get stock. And motorhome stock, they've just got one model out, so they've got. But if you're in the market for holiday home, they've got a fair few holiday homes now, new ones there, and a couple of second-hand ones all lined up. So, like the salesman said, he says, we're finally starting to look a bit more like a showground again. But used stuff is still a bit thin on the ground here. But he tended to say that they're going to take in stuff that is actually worth taking. They're not going to buy anything. Now, just before I go on this video, I was just talking to a lady, because they do a bit of caravan storage here, and it was an Eldest Avanti. It was one of the very first ones, so it was a 2001, I think it was, or 2 if it was the second year. It looked like a 2001. And when she opened the door, well, it was white inside. It was white furniture. The furniture, the wood oaky furniture finish had gone. It was now white, and a fancy mirror on and everything. So she was there just getting a few bits. She said, "Oh," I said, "Wow," I said, "a bit of a shock there." So when you opened the door up, I said, "All sort of like white." She said, "Oh yes, yes." She said, it was a bit old-fashioned for us, so we decided to put our own stamp on it, and they certainly have. I mean, it looked actually a good job they'd done, to be quite honest, and they loved it. You know, she loved it. Well, I presume her husband did as well, because he wasn't there, and they were going away in a couple of days' time, and she said it's not a new van, you know, but you know, so that's what we did. And I thought, well, yeah, I can see that, because if you're not worried about, I mean, selling it later on may be a bit of a problem, even though at that age you may struggle a little bit, because you put that white, you know, not everybody wants to do that, and they can tell it's been done, but it was done well. Do you get me meaning? I'm digging myself in a big hole here, aren't I? Look, Jenkinson, shut up. Just get on with this end of this review. Right, I hope you've liked it. Challenger 480 SE, decent spec, ATC on it as well, automatic traction control on it, for stability, AKS hitch, exterior gas point, exterior main socket, side wet locker. So it's got all the bits and pieces that you need. As I say, if you come down to Westfield Caravans, and again, I'm not on commission, honest to goodness I'm not, do mention the channel if you've seen it and you want to come and have a look at it. But I think this is a really nice Tourer, and I see some Tourers in my time, believe me, and over the years, but this is nice. I'm going to be covering this actually for Practical Caravan in the next month or two as a used buy, as a major used buy, just see what 2014 Challengers like. I'm sure they had some of the problems, the issues. I'm sure there was a few issues with them, but this is a very genuine Tourer. And as I say, if I was looking to sell my van now and I could just afford that extra cash and I was going to use this, I'd be very tempted to make a deal. I really would. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Please keep subscribing, and yeah, I'm going to go off to the tip now and get rid of some rubbish. Yes, it really is nice. Oh.